It's 2025, which means it's current year. And if we're talking about shit everyone knows that Vorkath is still one of the best moneymakers in game. Or is it? That's right, today we're finding out if Vorkath is still as viable as those 30-year-old crotchety legs you're standing on. We both know you've got bad knees. But as some weirdos say, age is just a number, and today we're finding out what number Vorkath can put out per hour. Let's get started. Boys. Every year we do a tester. We do Vorkath versus Zulrah. Yesterday we did Zulrah. We tested out what Zulrah was like in 2025, and it was good. It was really good. It's back. Zulrah's back. But the question is it better than Vorkath? Okay? That's the question we need to be answering today. So, as we did with Zulrah, I'm going to go through in the max melee setup. I'm going to go through in the max range setup. I'm going to go through in a mid-tier setup. I'm going to go through in a budget set. And we're going to figure out once and for all which is better, Vorkath or Zulrah in 2025. Here is the max melee set. The max melee setup is the exact same as last year. The only difference is going to be whether my brain works or not, for starters. Rare regeneration potions, I guess, which means we can stay for longer trips, which means we have to leave less often, which might end up being good. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. What were the price of superior dragon bones? There were 13k each in the last video. 13,000 GP, GE value. Now they're worth 25k. So that's going to be the big difference this year. Let's find out if Zulrah or Vorkath is better. Let's hook in, boys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, max gear setup. We have the Staff for the Crumble Undead, Void Waker for the special attack. Let's go ahead and log out. We log back in, and that's going to start the 1 hour timer. Let's see how many kills we can get. 31 kills last year. The only difference is the supplies this year, so I'll be surprised if we get any more, but maybe that ends up getting us an extra kill. Will you survive the whole hour? That's the question. Obviously. I've never died in RuneScape ever. Wait, I just got the same drop back to back. Wait. Death Runes Dragon Dart Tips? Death Runes Dragon Dart Tips. Guys, is it just me, or do you think they should put in a mechanic where you get like a damage buff if you manage to snipe the zombified spawn in midair? Like if you can click on it while it's flying, surely your next hit gets like a 2x damage buff. That'd be crazy. That was a short trip, guys. That's only 4 kills. Like, granted, I can't fit that much more in my inventory, but I was actually expecting to get more than that. 68 max hits. Holy shit, man. Has power creep gone too far? Damn. Dragon Bolt's unfinished again. That's back-to-back-to-back Dragon Bolt's unfinished. This has been a profitable trip, to say the least. Holy f***, dude. 1.25 mil? I mentioned this last year, but the best part about doing a Vorkath video every single year is every year it forces me to do like 100 Vorkath kills. And eventually, one of these years, I'm gonna get the pet. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to actively hunt for the Vorkath pet. At some point, one of these years, I'll just get it while I do these videos. It's so great. Huge challenge. 1 gifted to tank a fireball. 1 gifted. Thank you for the gifted subs, boys. Thank you very much. Oh, 73 to finish it off for the last kill of the hour, ladies and gents. That is 33 kills we managed to get in that hour. If you include the death, I probably could have got 34 kills, but, you know, sometimes you just got to tank a fireball for some gifted subs. You know what I mean, boys? Okay, I'll be honest with you guys. I come into this thinking maybe Vorkath and Zulrah were going to maybe on the same level. It's not even close, bro. It's actually not even close, dude. Almost 6 mil an hour. All right, 1 hour of max range. The only difference this year being the quiver. Not only does it give us a little bit extra range strength, we also have the extra inventory slot for the bolts. And the void setup is slightly better. Just a smidgen better, but way worse defense. So if you include eating time, I think Missouri is probably better overall. So we're using that for our max range setup. Here we go. Let's log out, log back in, and get the hour started. I really need to fix my posture, guys. I can feel my nerd neck being so nerd necky right now. All right, first trip of the range. On a Vorkath head. We definitely do not want that. Dragon Battle Axe? A Dragon Battle Axe? Who's winning? My max hit with Dragon Bolt and a DHCB is 71? That's kind of crazy, no? You didn't see nothing. You saw nothing. Nothing happened just then. Another Vorkath's head. Damn. Felt that yawn. Work sucked today? Yeah, it's been a long day, man. I had to start work an hour early this morning. Hard life, isn't it? It really is, bro. Streaming's the hardest job in the world, guys. I'll die on that hill. There's no harder job in the world than streaming, especially old school RuneScape. The person that won Mr. Beast's Beast Games has started doing YouTube. Tell us about the guy who won the Mr. Beast Challenge. Oh, yeah. So the guy that won the Mr. Beast Challenge started making YouTube videos. $10 million. 10 M's. And he's making videos that are so shit, they only get 5,000 views. Would you rather earn 5 mil a month from Twitch or have a life-threatening illness? If I have to pick between those two, I'd probably rather earn the $1 million, bro. Why the fuck would I ever pick to have a life-threatening illness? I'm literally looking up to see if I can find this guy's channel so I can have a look at it again. And what do I find in the recommended? I got pregnant at Beast Games. All right, there we go. That is the last kill for the hour with ranged. And we ended on 29 kills for the hour, which is 2 more kills than we did last year with the max range. That could be Quiver Diff. I also did die twice, so it probably is more like 33 kills. It's probably very similar to Melee, which means it's way worse than Melee because I also had to use Dragon Bolts in supplies, as well as the Bastion potions and the anti-venoms and stuff like that. So it's less kills per hour than just killing it in Melee, and it's also more expensive to kill it for an hour. If we just take the price check here, let's have a quick look. Supplies we used. Yeah, so we spent 728k and got less kills than with the Melee. So there it is. Melee is better to use at Vorkath in 2025. The question is, what is it going to be like for a mid-tier account? All right, before we get into the mid-tier setup, there is something new that came out this year that we need to try out. And that is the Dragon Hunter Wand, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give the Dragon Hunter Wand a test here at Vorkath. See if it's any good. Spoiler alert, it's not. Honestly, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. What's that, 2-minute kill? Okay, 3-minute kill. It was pretty bad. It wasn't great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the mid-tier setup. You can either go with this setup with a Fang and the Bandos, or you can go with a Dragon Hunter crossbow and Void. DHCB with the Void is pretty much as good as max range, so that is probably what I'd recommend. But if you just want to go with this gear setup, then we're going to see how many kills per hour we can get this year. Here we go. Let's get it. I just realized instead of Bandos, you can use the Blood Moon. It's basically Bandos, but with worse defense. Was that a pretty good Vorkath impression, guys? What about if I did the world record most Vorkath kills in one trip? And I just sat here for 6 hours. Vorkath's head. Oh, that's going to be in the clip now. If you guys want to see that video, let me know in the comments. Vorkath nearly won that one, guys. I can't lie. It was a close fight. Gonna drop a good fight for that. We're the generation that's gonna live forever. I don't know if I'm down for that, though. I agree. I believe we were born in the perfect generation that we will live forever. Science will advance far enough to allow us to live forever. I'm gonna be making RuneScape YouTube videos when I'm 563. Damn, Vorkath in 2500. Yo, Vorkath in 2500 is going to go crazy. No way I did the same thing this year as I did last year, bro. Literally, last year I had a Serp on and I was drinking extended anti-venom for the whole hour, bro. I've done it again. I'm actually an idiot. All right, we're going to get one more kill in 2 minutes. Easy. There it is, boys. 1 hour at the Dollar Dragon in some mid-tier gear. We managed to get 25 kills for 4 million GP loot. I wonder what the expected value is. That seems low. We used all in supplies. That's like 3.5 mil profit. 3.5 mil profit? Damn. So with that hour done, there's only one more setup that we need to try, and that is the budget setup. However, the budget setup that I used last year is the exact same this year. There's been absolutely zero updates in the game to affect the budget set. So all we need to do is just adjust for inflation and see how much the items are now worth, how much the same amount of kills would net you in 2025. So as we can see, in 2024, in the max melee setup at Vorkath, it was 30 kills an hour, 3.5 mil per hour profit after everything. In 2025, we got 33 kills. I'm assuming last year I could have got a few more kills and I just didn't because there wasn't any changes to the melee setup. However, the amount that Superior Dragon Bones have gone up, they've doubled in price since last year, means that it is now a 5.5 million GP profit per hour in expected value for Vorkath. The max range setup 2024 is 27 kills per hour, 3 mil an hour profit. Adjusted for inflation this year, we got 29 kills. We did see the introduction of the quiver, which does give us a higher max hit. So definitely could have been a factor in the extra kill or two that we got this year. But in 2025, 4.3 million GP per hour profit in expected value. The mid-tier setup for Vorkath in 2024 did 24 kills. In 2025, it did 25 kills and 4 mil profit. So 1.1 mil per hour more profit in expected value for the mid-tier setup now, which is crazy. So 33 kills for max melee. We did 29 kills for max range, 24 kills for the mid tier. Now budget we didn't have to redo because nothing's changed, so it's the exact same as last year. 18 kills, but adjusted for inflation, we make an extra 800k. So you can see it's almost a 50% increase in terms of how much profit you make killing Vorkath in 2025 compared to 2024. The economy has gone absolutely crazy, and the main reason for that is the Superior Dragon Bones. And I'll just quickly show you guys the 1 year graph. We can see last year in February, they were 12,500 GP. They got down to 8k at one point, Superior Dragon Bones, and then they just absolutely shot up, peaking at 30k, and now sitting around 25,000 GP are the Superior Dragon Bones. And this is all just due to the Vorkath bots getting banned, which is absolutely insane, but a massive, massive increase in terms of profit per hour. Now, comparing this to Zulrah, I always say, guys, Zulrah is my favorite boss, and I've stood by it all these years saying that Zulrah is by far the better boss to kill. Last year, I changed my mind on that. Vorkath was way more profitable last year. This year, if you're going absolute schmaximum, 4.6 mil per hour, yes, it's close. 5.5 mil, 900k extra per hour. If you're going for the max melee, if you're killing it in max range, you're better off just doing Zulrah in max range, 4.6 mil an hour. But then the mid-tier setup is the exact same. Like I said, it has never been a better time to be a mid-game player in old school RuneScape because you're making almost as much profit as the highest tier players in the game at the moment. So in the question, which is better, Vorkath or Zulrah, there's no definitive answer this year. There's absolutely no definitive answer this year. You can go with either. If you're a mid-game player, you can kill either Zulrah or Vorkath for your GP. I personally would kill Zulrah though, because you have that chance of getting a sick drop. You have that chance of getting lucky It's much more fun. Whereas at Vorkath, you're going to be there for 5,000 kills before you see a skeletal visage. Not super fun at all. But I can't believe it. Vorkath and Zulrah this year are so back. But there's one more contender.